Steve, I get this like magazine. There's a place called Zakynthos or Zante, and they're looking for bottle jugglers. We know you do that. And I was just like, gave this guy a call, and he just went, yeah, come, you got the job. And I was like, that was a bit too easy. That was a bit too easy. So I'll try and cut this. They got out there, turned up with this bar, and just the whole bar is just covered in draft pumps and stuff like that. And I said, how many people work here? He's like, just you. What? So within a week and a half, 2 weeks, I was like, this ain't working. I'm 19 for a day.
Which bar was this?
This was in, I don't want to name the bar, but this was in the next town. It's irrelevant, but it's in the next town to Laguna where the party place was. So I jumped on my moped one night and went home to Laguna, and it was just stars. Like, what is going on here? Just hundreds of people pouring out of bars and stuff like that. And I went to a place called Rescue, and just watched fire over fire, ice off the roof, and just some bartender at the bar with 3 girls just like this. I'm like, where am I? The type thing. And then I sat down at the bar, and then this guy called Dimitri, really good friend of mine still, said, can I help you? I said, I'll just have a drink, a beer or something. And I was like, I can do that. And he's like, all right, nice one, mate.
It's a typical young kid. Yeah, I can do that.
And I was like, no, I'm looking for a job. And he goes, okay. And then the 2 guys in charge, a guy called Rob McGraw and an Australian guy called Tyson Marshall, who you've met over the years, came over and said, look, we're looking, show us what you can do. And I just did a little bit with the bottom of the tin. Okay, that's fine, but we want to see the rest of it. So I come back for a trial. And came back the next night. And by 11, they said, right, job's yours. I was like, right, now I need somewhere to live. All this time. But again, just going back away from I was 19, I'd just left home. I'm in a different country, and if shit's going wrong, I was just like, normally it'd be like, Mom, Dad, help me out. It was like, no, you've got to sort your own shit out here.
How was it working in a summer season in that bar? Because you got the job and you worked there a few years in a row, no?
No, I just did the one. I went back for the second, and it's just, my dad warned me, he goes, you'll never match your first. And within 2 months I was like, no, it's not the same. And
so how was the first year?
Unbelievable. It was just, I mean, to put it this way, the first night, so this guy Tyson Marshall, and also Adam McDonald worked there as well.
Adam worked there?
Who's friends with, shout out to Adam, massive part of my training as well, but Tyson especially, because I used to throw bottles around, like, yeah, I'm cool. And he just, within the first couple of weeks, he goes, no, that's not what we do here. We entertain. Yeah. Like, we have fun with our customers. We have fun with our guests. We make fun out of ourselves more than anything.
Yeah.
And I just learned as much as I could from this guy. He would do a routine, and I know I've been doing it for years, but he'd do a routine. You could tell people were watching him. He's flaring, and you just go, how good am I? Stuff like that, and then everyone would laugh. Like, oh, he's not a big head. He can laugh at himself. And he was like, no, we're about entertainment. We danced on the bar to S Club 7. Like we had rehearsed. Everything was rehearsed, and it was just. And he said to me, so on my first night, we closed at 4 a.m. It got to about 2:30, 3. And it's early season, so it's quieting down. And I said, oh, do you want me to start bottling up? Or if that's what we did at Fridays, you filled up the fridges and you get set for the next day. And he went, mate, grabbed 2 bottles of Heineken, and he went, chink, he goes, that's bottling up. Like this. And then he goes, where have you worked before? And I said, just TGI Fridays, really. He goes, oh, it's unfortunate. He goes, this is the best bar you're ever going to work in. And my head just went, whatever, mate, type thing went in my head. But 17 years later, I'm like, yeah, he's right. There was no setup, no breakdown. The only rule was make money for the bar. You're making money for the bar, you do what you want. Drink what you want.
I know why you really liked it there. The stories that unfolded, which are not suitable for YouTube. But if you do want to know stories, whack something down in the comments, and maybe you can ask